Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Cole and I'm here with another edition of MTG Mondays. This time it's going to be a deck tech on a new EDH deck that I'm working on that's actually turned out to be very good. It's a mono black deck and my general is Maga, Traded Immortals. Pretty interesting card, really. It's a triple black and X. Maga Trader of Mortal comes into play with X11 counters on it. When Maga comes into play, target player loses life equal to the number of 1/1 counters on it. So it's kind of like a drain life on a creature that gets really, really big. Um, the deck is pretty fun to play, and I love trying to get new stuff for it and keep improving on it some more. So let's go take a look at it. Alrighty everybody, here is the deck all laid out into the types of cards that they do and what they do for the deck. But we're going to start with something boring, I guess, first, just to get past that part, save the best for last. We're going to start with the lands. I have 12 non-basics, and they are Crypt of Agdeem, Desert Temple, excuse me, to use with the Crypt of Agdeem and the more important land, Cabal Coffers, to untap it. Vesva to copy some stuff. Even Stronghold, it's just it can count for double when I need it, which is really nice. Tech Edge helps take care of some pesky lands. Cabal Coffers is probably the most important land in the deck, just because of the amount of mana that I can generate with it. Next is Urborg. I just have it in there because it's a cool looking land. Strip Mine. Untaidik, the Cloud Keeper. I'm most likely going to take this out for a snow-covered swamp in the future. Temple of False God just gives me that 2 extra when I need it. Thawing Glaciers, great mana excel. And Petrified Field to get my Cabal Coffers back when I need it. So that's the non-basics. And as for basic lands, I have 22 snow-covered swamps. And they're all snow-covered because of one card, and I'll get to that a little bit later. And then we just got a couple things, laid out here. I've got my destruction spells, things that take care of other creatures and stuff. I've got Decree of Pain, Consuming Vapors, Bane of the Living, Altar of Shadows, which is also kind of mana excel in it. Kiku the Night's Flower, Ashes to Ashes, and Snuff Out. And then after that we got a little utility cards. This one is going to come out most likely. I don't know what I'm going to replace it with yet, but I'm working on it. But Phyrexian Reclamation for a little bit of recursion. Magus of the Mirror is extremely great in this deck, especially for things like Power of Promise, Necropotence, stuff like that. To when I lose a lot of life, I can just exchange it and then kill them off quick. Wound Reflection makes me have to generate half as much mana, basically, and to do just ridiculous amounts of damage. Grim Discovery gets my lands back when they go away, and the what's his name? Magus of the Coffers. It gets him back too. So this is a really, really good utility card. The Beak of Unrest gets any creature. If I kill a really cool creature they have, I can take it, or if like Magus of the Coffers dies, I can get him back. Infernal Darkness, just to lock some stuff down if they're not playing black. It kind of screws with other people's game, and it's been an all-star so far. I haven't played a lot of black decks with this one though. Excuse me, I'm getting sick. Temporal Extortion, just for that extra turn. Because if they do pay half their life, hey, that's even better for me, because, I only have to work half as hard after that. Priest of Gix is just in there because most likely going to be replaced as soon as I find a better replacement for him. And then I will do the mana excel now. We've got Journeyer's Kite just to excel out some basics. Sacrifice, which is an awesome card. Love this card. Gauntlet of Power. makes my creatures bigger and makes my swamps do double. Everflowing Chalice, of course. Skull of Ramos. Charcoal Diamond. Songs of the Damned, which is just like Crypts of Agdium, but a spell. Jet Medallion. Black Mana Battery. Bubbling Muck. Collation Relic. Extraplanar Lens. Now this is why the snow-covered swamps are in there. Just because whenever the land with the same name is as the imprinted card is tapped for mana, it adds double. So, which is awesome. Burnt Offering, which is exactly like Sacrifice, except I can add red if I want to, but I never do, because I can't. Sol Ring. Nirkana Revenant, which is one of my favorite black mana excels. Lotus Blossom for kind of a slow one. Black Market for another slow one. Combos real well with all my removal that I have. And Doubling Cube, which is a key player in this deck. Next thing you need after you generate all that mana is stuff to do with it. Some of these things are going to be removed, like the shades are probably going to come out. I've got Darkling Stalker. I like him a lot just because he regenerates too, but like I said, the shades are probably going to come out and be replaced with some better utility creatures, stuff that'll help this deck a lot more. But I've got Darkling Stalker, Nantuko Shade, Rolling Horror, just to, you can suspend him, gain some life, and then they lose life every turn. It's really slow, but I like him. Mind Shatter to empty their hand. Geth, he's pretty good in this deck. He's a nice new addition that I made. And Drana. Drana is amazing when you can generate just ridiculous amounts of mana. You can take care of their threats and make her bigger while you're at it. I also have another key mana producer, which is Maga of the Coffers. It's exactly like Cabal Coffers, pretty much, except it's a creature. And then comboed with this next card here, Umbro Mantle, costs 3 to play, 0 to equip. I can, as long as I have enough swamps out, I can tap him, untap him, and keep doing that just to add a stupid amount of mana, just a crapload of mana in my mana pool. And next I have the Drain Life type effects, things that just deal damage and also can gain me life too, which is my General Maga. Profane Command can do a number of things, which is nice. I really like this card. Exsanguate is friggin' amazing in this format, especially when you play in a big multiplayer group. You're gaining ridiculous amounts of life and everybody else is losing a lot. Soul Burn, Consume Spirit. Death Cloud is really fun to play, especially like if I'm losing, taking a lot of damage and whatnot. One time I had 3 life and I played this for 23, so it really screwed up everybody else's deal and they had to restart basically. A Drain Life and a Bond of Agony. Those are my Drain Life type spells. Now to get my key pieces for my mana excel, I need some tutors, so I've got Demonic Tutor, Night Dealings, Vampiric Tutor, Beseech the Queen, Demonic Collusion, Insidious Dreams, Diabolic Tutor, and Cruel Tutor. Awesome tutor package. It definitely helps get my stuff very fast. And then I have some draw power, some Promise of Power, Dark Tutelage, Necropotence, Howling Mine, Phyrexian Arena, Skeletal Scrying, and Sign in Blood. And then I have these ones in here just because they're fun to have with a bunch of swamps. Nightmare Lash and Nightmare. They're basically the same thing, except this one gives something the Nightmare effect. So, pretty much, the ideal play for the deck is to have Cabal Coffers out as many snow-covered swamps as you can with an Extraplanar Lens and a Doubling Cube, and pretty much that's game over right there. If not, you want to get the Wound Reflection, and somehow do 20 damage or something like that to somebody. Play Maga for, 23, and that's game over right there. Alright everybody, tell me what you think of the deck. Leave me some comments below. Don't forget to check out my contest I have running. I'll put a link to it somewhere in this video. You can win a box of New Phyrexia or Mirrodin Pure. So check that out. It's real easy. And tell me what you think of the deck, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.